Hello everyone friends. You are on Animals Safe channel. Today I'm going to tell you a story. Enjoy watching. That day, John went out for a morning walk along the old fence that separated part of the nature reserve from the area where his grandfather's farm used to stand. He often came there to get some fresh air, to think, or simply to be alone with nature. Nothing foretold that, just a few minutes later, he would have to make a decision that could affect not only someone's life, but also his own safety. After walking a few hundred meters, he suddenly heard a strange, ragged wheeze as if someone were breathing heavily, choking on both anger and fear. Turning around, he saw, just a few steps away, a wild animal stuck between the rusted bars of the fence. It was an adult lynx, whose body had partially slipped through the iron rails, but whose hind legs were trapped, preventing it from either escaping or retreating. Its fur was bristled, and its eyes were wide with pain and fury. It hissed, scratched at the ground with its paws, and tried to twist itself free, but each new jerk only caused it more suffering. John froze. He knew that any movement could be perceived as a threat, and even a lynx weakened by pain could attack in an instant if it sensed danger. He had no weapon, no gloves, not even a phone. Only an old pair of pliers on his belt, which he had once used to fix the gate on his property, could be of any help. The minutes felt like an eternity, and thoughts rushed through his head from leave it, let the rangers deal with it too. If you walk away now, you'll never be able to live with it. He took a step. The lynx growled. He crouched down, keeping his hands visible, and spoke to her in a quiet, calm voice, as if she weren't a predator but a frightened child. Another step. And another. He realized she could no longer struggle. Her strength was fading. John slowly reached for the bars, felt the edge of the metal pinching her hips, and began to carefully widen the gap, pulling the iron rails apart not so much as to hurt her, but just enough for the lynx to feel that the grip was loosening. She looked straight into his eyes, not like at an enemy, but as if trying to understand, what was he doing, why had he come, and could she trust him even for a moment? When the bars finally gave way a little, the lynx trembled, tensed, froze for a second and made one last, decisive leap. The ground flew in all directions. Her body flashed past his hand by mere centimeters. Just a few moments later, she was already in the bushes, disappearing into the dry grass, leaving behind not a single sound except for John's heavy breathing, as he sat there in the dust for a long time, unable to believe what had just happened. He didn't get a single scratch. But the feeling that today he had done something that would stay with him forever wouldn't let go. Dear friends, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And be sure to subscribe to the channel, where our original stories are released every day.